Let's talk to Peter Bleksley, though, former Met Police detective, a man who knows a thing or two about common sense. Peter, a very good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning to you, sir.
Now, it's not been a great week for the police, has it? Once again, we've had loads of statistics showing that crime is up, detection rates are down. The Home Office, we're told, is facing significant challenges in managing to actually recruit people. We've got a front-page story this morning, Peter, in the Times, where the College of Policing, having already said, first of all, that they wanted people to record non-crime hate incidents, now telling police not to do that, on a complete sort of reverse ferret. So it's 7 in 10 Met police officers failing to make a single arrest in a year. I mean, where is it going to end?
Mike, it's not been a great week, month, year or decade for policing.
No.
Unfortunately. There's crisis and catastrophe every which way you look. Other than, fortunately, we've still got some very dedicated men and women on the front line who will courageously help us. But overall, with half a dozen police forces in special measures, with police manifestly unable to retain so many of their new recruits, many experienced officers heading for the exit door as quickly as they can, it shows no sign of getting better very soon at all.
No. I mean, some of the statistics that you and I have spoken about over the course just of this year have been staggering. But this one, 7 in 10 Met police officers not making one single arrest. I mean, what could that possibly be about? Does it mean they're not actually in a position to make arrests? Are they sitting in offices? What are they doing?
Well, they're certainly not being tasked appropriately. Because what do we want police officers to do? Arrest bad people, keep the streets safe. And that is manifestly appalling. I'd be bitterly disappointed if I didn't make an arrest every single day.
Right.
Let alone not make one in a year.
I know. I mean, it's a bit like being, I don't know, a telephone operator and never answering the phone. I mean, it's literally your job, isn't it, to arrest people?
Well, absolutely. OK, there are some jobs where you're not facing the public and you're not having contact with the public. For example, if you're involved in criminal intelligence, then you might spend most of your day in front of a computer doing very important work. If you're an analyst, then maybe you'll do likewise. But those jobs really should be carried out by civilian employees, back office staff, not officers who are highly trained and have got a warrant card. So that in itself might be an issue. What are these officers doing? I think that journalists need to make freedom of information requests to find out exactly what percentage of police officers employed by the Metropolitan Police and other services are in front-facing, public-facing roles where they would be expected to be making arrests.
I mean, you would think that there would be pressure coming down from on high for those things to happen, but that seems to be where the problem lies, doesn't it?
Well, policing has been in crisis for goodness knows how long. This is nothing new. And really, the demands that the public put on the police are quite simple. Keep the streets safe and arrest people. Please forgive me for just repeating myself on that front, but it's the core principles of policing. And I think your viewers and listeners might be nodding along with this. It's what we want from our police. We don't want them focusing on many other things which we see basically as a distraction and quite frankly not relevant. We don't want the police reaching out and connecting with every single minority group there is just because they're ticking boxes. We want the police to be there for everyone, no matter what your colour, race, creed, political or sexual persuasion. It's irrelevant. If you're not a crook, then the police should be there for everyone. And it's about time they grasped that nettle and started proving it to us.
Well, exactly right, because we're going to have another week and then probably another few weeks of demonstrations going on. We're going to have the Just Stop Oil Brigade sitting on motorways, clambering up things. What I don't want to see is police handing them bottles of water in case they're feeling a bit parched.
Well, of course, you'll find that if they don't and they get dehydrated and they end up being hospitalised, in this sometimes topsy-turvy world we live in, they might end up suing the police. I mean, that's kind of some of the nonsense we find ourselves facing these days. But if you illegally climb up a stanchion on a motorway, disrupt the traffic, glue, chain, or otherwise adhere yourself to the infrastructure, then quite frankly, you deserve everything that's coming your way. Legally, of course.
Absolutely right. I couldn't agree with you more. Peter, thank you very much indeed. Peter Bleksley there. It is...